What is going on, guys? It's Halftime Productions. First of all, I hope you're having a great day. And today we have another NBA 2K22 series. It's a 3-part series. And yes, guys, I'm going to finish it. My last series, I couldn't finish the last part. It got corrupted. And I promise you, I tried to finish it. It just didn't happen. But I can tell you today, this series is going to continue. It's 3 parts every Saturday. And what we're doing, I'm going to have a little brief overview before we get to the actual series. I have my camera. I never really do this. But listen, a 3-part series, the next 3 years in the NBA. We're going to simulate every year. And the video you're watching today is going to be the 2022 NBA offseason to the 2022 NBA season, and then 2023 NBA playoffs. Then we're going to end it in the 2023 offseason. And guys, make sure to comment down below and like on every video. I'm going to be shouting you guys out throughout the videos and the series. Again, a 3-part series. The next 3 years in the NBA. I just literally can't wait. I love these series videos because we're going to go over the draft classes. NBA is going to change. Might have new champions. New great players do well. Some players fall off. Anything could happen. It's going to be so interesting. Guys, without further ado, though, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get into this NBA 2K22 3-part series. Every year's 1 part. We're going to be getting the 2022 NBA offseason. So let's get there. Before we simulate the next 3 years in the NBA, we have to simulate the current year in which we see the New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, the Pelicans will take care of the Milwaukee Bucks in 6 games and they will win the NBA Finals. How about that? But anyways, guys, it is now time to simulate the 2022 NBA offseason. We begin this offseason with the 2022 NBA draft, and there's the draft lottery results. The Spurs will take the number 1 pick. Then we got the Orlando Magic, the Pistons, OKC, and Houston Rockets in the top 5. And so here are the draft results. The Spurs will take Adrian Griffin Jr. with the number 1 pick. Then we see Chet Holmgren of Gonzaga go 2 to the Orlando Magic. Then we got Jabari Smith Jr. going to Detroit, and OKC will get Banchero from Duke. And guys, forgive me if I'm pronouncing any of the names wrong, but we're just going to scroll down all the way 1 through 30 in the first round. Which player did your favorite team get in this NBA draft? Or if they didn't get a pick, let me know down below. But anyways, after this draft, it's time to simulate the offseason transactions to see which teams got the new players, what trades went down, what players stayed and what players left. Anyways, there's the 22 NBA draft. Let's head to the key transactions. Free agent James Harden of the Philadelphia 76ers will decide to re-sign with Philadelphia and extend his contract. He will not be going anywhere. And LeBron James will not be traded. Don't be fooled by the thumbnail. He will be on the Lakers for the simulation as of now. But the LA Lakers have decided to trade their point guard Russell Westbrook to the OKC Thunder. So Westbrook will be going back to his former team. And free agent Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards has decided to leave his contract in Washington. And he will be joining the LA Lakers, a new big 3 in LA. In other big news, Zach LaVine. Yes, Zach LaVine has just left the Chicago Bulls. He's now joining the Detroit Pistons. Are you serious? Who saw this one coming? He's now with Cade Cunningham in Detroit. And that, guys, is going to wrap up this offseason. Here we go, 2022-2023 NBA season. We saw some big changes already. There are some minor changes that we didn't go over that we'll cover over these rosters overview, but a big time win for Philadelphia, able to keep James Harden. And the Milwaukee Bucks, a pretty solid team, about the same. They did go RJ Hampton from the Orlando Magic, and I really can't believe NBA 2K let Zach LaVine leave Chicago, as we saw LaVine's now in Detroit. They're the Cleveland Cavaliers. Colin Sexton's back, the Boston Celtics. And I think this 3-part series is going to be so much fun to see what happens in the NBA over these 3 years, what's going to change, who's going to win, which players are going to do well, which players are going to do bad. Like Ja Morant, for example, he's already up to a 95 overall, and it might even go up more. But we see the Atlanta Hawks now Derrick Rose. And for Miami, no real changes. Oladipo's now back and healthy. The Charlotte Hornets lost out on Miles Bridges. They do have Batum. The Utah Jazz, I don't think they got anybody really crazy. The Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox, a bonus as well still. I mean, they have a pretty young core right there. Davion Mitchell's going to play well for them. And now the other Lakers. Look at this. Bradley Beal, he left the Wizards to join the Lakers. So what can this new look Lakers team do? The Orlando Magic, we saw them get Chet Holmgren with the 2nd pick, and that's going to help them out a lot. That's a big-time pick right there. Luka Doncic at a 97 overall. Oh, my goodness. Kevin Durant at 95. The Brooklyn Nets looking solid as always. Hey guys, how nice is it now to have Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. back healthy? And also, as we're going over these 3 years, this 3-part series, let me know down below your favorite team. Pick a team that might not be your favorite that you're going to stick with, because you never know what could happen in this series. As we see, the Pistons already looking well. They're rebuilding. They just got Zach LaVine paired up with Cade Cunningham. The Toronto Raptors about the same. But it's funny because these rosters now are going to look so different. Completely new rosters when it gets to part 2, part 3. I mean, the NBA is just going to change so much. As we know, every year, always new transactions, trades, free agent signings. And also, for this OKC team, they just got the rookie from Duke, and they just got Russell Westbrook. How will Russell Westbrook do getting older back on his former team? That's going to be interesting to find out. The Timberwolves looking solid. The Blazers, Damian Lillard back. Will he stay with the Blazers, or will he actually chase a ring throughout this series? That's going to be fun to watch when we see the Warriors, the Washington Wizards. And for Warriors fans, yes, James Wiseman's now back. But guys, it is time to similar to the end of the season here on NBA 2K22. But we're actually going to stop midway through the season and look at the All-Stars. And we see Anthony Edwards, first-time All-Star. Everybody up on the screen, you guys can tell me, did your favorite player make the All-Star game? Anyways, now we're going to continue on to the end of the season. And Luka Doncic gets his first MVP, 35 points a game, 10 rebounds. What a season for Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. Jabari Smith will win the Rookie of the Year for the Detroit Pistons. And look at the Pistons, they're playing well. Tyler Hero comes off the bench, 6th Man of the Year, 17 points. Antetokounmpo, Defensive Player of the Year again. He's stacking those up. And how about James Wiseman? He's back and he wins Most Improved Player of the Year for the Golden State Warriors, as Steve Nash of the Brooklyn Nets wins the Coach of the Year today. And now we go to the league leaders in points. Look at Luka Doncic, 35 points. Next was Jason Tatum with 30. Then we see Damian Lillard. Zion Williamson's back. He's 4th in the points per game. And look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of OKC at 9. And Jokic leads the league in rebounds, 13.5. Look at Anthony Davis. He's back. He's playing well. Drummond of the Brooklyn Nets is up there. We see Jared Allen. And the Washington Wizards got a good one in Kenny Chandler. He's already 3rd in assists per game as a rookie. Oh my goodness, that is actually insane. We see Chris Paul, Ben Simmons to lead off. Doncic at 9, Van Vliet at 7, Trae Young, James Harden. And here are the NBA standings. The Brooklyn Nets take the 1-2 with their dominant team. Then we got the Boston Celtics, the Atlanta Hawks, the Miami Heat, the Pistons. Oh my goodness, they're turning around fast. Now with Zach LaVine, and we got the Toronto Raptors. And the play-in tournament teams, the Sixers, Hornets, Pacers, and the New York Knicks. The Milwaukee Bucks miss out. Are you kidding me? They just went to the finals. How do they miss out? That's unbelievable. Then we see the Cavs miss out. Chicago misses out with Zach LaVine. That's crazy that Milwaukee missed out in today's simulation. And as we get to the West, the Pelicans take the 1 seed. They just won last year. We saw the Dallas Mavericks, the Grizzlies, the Denver Nuggets, the Warriors, the Spurs, and the play-in tournament teams are the OKC Thunder, the Suns. Yes, the Suns are in the play-in tournament, as well as this new-look Lakers team, as the Clippers with Kawhi and Paul George miss out. Utah misses out as well. The Jazz don't make the postseason. The Clippers don't make the postseason. A lot of crazy things happening in today's simulation. But now on the 2023 NBA postseason, we have the first simulate the play-in tournament first. As always, there we see the matchups in the West: OKC, Phoenix, Minnesota, and LA. That's going to be a good one. But which teams are going to make the playoffs today? And all these games are simulated live here in NBA 2K22. I don't do any of it. It's a simulation here. So who's going to make the playoffs? It is time to simulate the play-in tournament. Let's find out who's going to do it. Here we go. OKC down by 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up with the left and he scores. Phoenix now down by 1. Winner will take this 7th seed in the West. And Shai Alexander, we saw a top leader in the points per game this season. But here is CP3 against a former team that he played for back in 2020. He gives it to Ayton. Ayton bubbles, catches it, he puts it up and in. He had the mismatch. And now Phoenix is back on top. 31 seconds. No timeouts. Fans on their feet. Loser this game has to go to the 8-seed elimination game, and I don't think anybody wants that. As here's Russell Westbrook back in OKC, in the corner, doesn't have anything, draws 2, down by 1, he gives up. It's the rookie from Duke. Oh, he can't connect, rebound Johnson, but he gets a hand on it. Stolen. OKC has a chance again. Oh my goodness, this game is crazy. And Westbrook has the ball and a chance to win the game. Do we have a flashback of prime Russ? 6 seconds. 4. Westbrook, the 3 for the win. It's off the mark and it's over. The Phoenix Suns win this game and they squeak this one out, as they will now take the 7th seed in the Western Conference for this year's NBA playoffs. And now we go to the 9-10 game. The Lakers will take care of the Minnesota Timberwolves in this game, and LA will win 112-94 in an early exit for the Timberwolves. What will they decide to do in the offseason? Blow everything up, or is it too early for that? Anyways, look at this. Russell Westbrook goes against his former team, but he can't get it done. That would have been a crazy revenge game. But anyways, the Lakers win too, and they will limit the OKC Thunder. I mean, the OKC Thunder's future is bright in this simulation series, but their season will come to an end in the play-in tournament. So we'll begin the Eastern Conference play-in tournament in Philadelphia, where the 76ers will take care of the Pacers in this game, make it 111-102. James Harden the floater to seal the deal, and the Pacers will go to the 8-seed elimination game, as now the 76ers are a scary 7th seed in the East, as they will now be in the playoffs. And here we go, the 9-10 game losers eliminated in Charlotte. It's the Knicks versus the Hornets. Here is Rozier. Oh, he throws it down. The poster from Terry Rozier, and the Hornets lead by 2 with 33 seconds to go. And now the New York Knicks season on the line. They're down by 2, 30 seconds. seconds. Someone needs to step up and make a big time shot. Here is Julius Randle. He's isolated, and I think they're going to go to Julius Randle in this situation. Down by 2. He's working on PJ Washington. Gets in the paint, draws 2. Here's a rookie in the corner. Puts it in. Oh my goodness, the rookie Washington. A big time 3 to give the Knicks a 1-point lead. The stage isn't too bright for Washington. A big time draft pick from New York. If you're a fan out there, you gotta be happy with that selection. As now 8 seconds for the Hornets. Season on the line, the play-in tournament. As we're now under 5 seconds, fans are on their feet. LaMelo Ball, the screen for Washington. 3-pointer. It's up and it's no good. New York wins. How about this? They come back down to a big time 3 from the rookie, and the Knicks will go on to play the 8-seed elimination game. And as we get there, they will win in Indiana. So this proved to be big time. I mean, how about the play from the rookie Washington as down go the Pacers, and the New York Knicks will now take the 8th seed in the East. We now enter the 2023 NBA playoffs, and you guys see all the 16 teams. It is your last chance to comment down your predictions. The play-in tournament's over. It's now time for the big stage. Which teams are going to advance to the second round? All these games are somewhere live here in NBA 2K22. So guys, go sit down, go grab your favorite snack. Without further ado, let's get right into these playoffs. Here we go. A tie game in Memphis. It's a game 4. The Spurs trail 3-0 this series as the Grizzlies have a chance to knock them off here. But if San Antonio can pull this one out, they'll force a game 5 and keep the series alive. As John Moran a fadeaway 3. Oh my goodness, not even close. He bricked it. Now here are the Spurs on the break, a chance to take the lead. It's the Spurs rookie Griffin Jr. looking around, and he throws it away, stolen. And Memphis quickly calls a timeout. 19 seconds to go, and a chance to win this series. Here is John Moran. You can take this all the way down and have the last shot. As Morant, he's going to take it. No good. Questionable decision, but here come the Spurs. DeJounte Murray, 6 seconds. Tie game. Nobody has scored late in this game right now. Murray's looking to change it. Nobody. Zach Collins. Zach Collins for 3. He gives the Spurs the lead. Are you serious? Anybody else? The Grizzlies can't believe it. And the Spurs will win game 5. They'll steal this one, and they'll keep this series alive. We'll come back to that series later on in the simulation, but a battle on New York as the Knicks will go down the Brooklyn Nets in 4 games. A clean sweep for Brooklyn. 134-114 your final, and Brooklyn will be moving on as now we have a close game in Atlanta. The Hawks are looking to close out the Raptors. Toronto looking to force a game 6. They're down 3-1 in the series. Here's Trae Young with the left hand over Van Vliet, and it's a 3-point game. Toronto needs something quick. You gotta get a quick 2 or a 3 right now. Who's gonna take the shot? It's Gary Trent Jr. I'm not mad at Gary Trent Jr. taking this, but he does, and it's no good. Rebounded by Kevin Huerter, and here they come. A chance for the dagger. The fans are on their feet. This play's gonna explode if the Hawks can get a basket right now. It's Trae Young. He's 1-on-1 with Van Vliet once again. Shot clock at 10 seconds. The screen. Young draws 2. Step back. Trae Young. No good. Rebound. Here come the Raptors. They have some life here right now. Who will they go to? On the break, Siakam in the paint. Pascal Siakam is blocked by Capella, and he can't get it as the Hawks have a chance to end this game, and it's Derrick Rose at the line. And I guess NBA 2K won't let us see the first free throw, but he makes it. It's a 4-point game. Derrick Rose makes it a 5-point game. The Toronto Raptors need a quick 3. Van Vliet, you gotta take it. He can make deep shots. Van Vliet gives it up. Here is Chris Boucher from downtown, off the mark, and the Atlanta Hawks will beat the Toronto Raptors in 5 games, and they'll move on in this 2023 NBA playoffs, a big-time win in the series. And oh my goodness, we have an upset in Boston. My Celtics will lose the 7-seeded 76ers in 5 games. I mean, we literally never lose the 76ers in real life in the playoffs, but today we will lose, and now we will enter Memphis. After Zach Collins forced a game 5, the Spurs can't win on the road, and this series will come to an end. There is a finishing dagger from Brandon Clark in 130-112. The Grizzlies won the series as Miami's trying to beat the Detroit Pistons in 6 games. They're up 3-2, but it's a tie game in Detroit. Here's Bam Adebayo. His shot's no good. Great defense from Beef Stew. And here come the Pistons. Can they force a game 7? I mean, this Pistons team turning around very quickly already in this 3-part series as here take on again from Zach LaVine. And back to Zach LaVine against Tyler Hero. 22 seconds. LaVine throws it down. Zach LaVine put the Pistons fans on their feet here in Detroit. Timeout Miami. It's a 2-point game. Here come the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler working on Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey, a pretty solid defender, but Jimmy Butler gets over him and throws it in. And now can the Detroit Pistons win on a game winner of 4-7 in Miami? This place will explode. And the newest Piston with the ball, Zach LaVine. Shot clock turned off. 4 seconds. LaVine around the screen. LaVine fadeaway block. it, and it's the rookie from Miami, Murray. Oh my goodness, how about the rookies in today's simulation? They have been going crazy, and now in overtime, oh my goodness, Pistons fan, this one is tough. You guys will lose by 6 points, and the Miami Heat will close out the series in overtime as they will win this in 6 games. And now we go to a game 6. The Dallas Mavericks will take down the Phoenix Suns in 6, and Luka Doncic is on a mission. He got his MVP, and now he wants his championship as down go the Phoenix Suns. And we got a game 7. The Denver Nuggets will beat the Golden State Warriors. And this healthy Denver Nuggets team back, and they're looking very good. A game 7 win and send Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins home in the first round. As here the 8-seeded LA Lakers looking to pull up an upset against the 1-seeded Pelicans. It's game 7. New Orleans up by 1. Here's LeBron James on Brandon Ingram, his former teammate. He takes it back out. He's got an isolation. He wants to go to Davis. Oh no, he's going to take it himself. And he missed it. Rebound. Here come the Pelicans. A chance to put the dagger in the Lakers. I mean, I can't believe this. Imagine if the Lakers could take down the number 1 seed. And yes, they're the champions last year. The Pelicans actually won it. If you guys saw at the beginning of the video, they won the current season. As here is CJ McCollum around the screen. He gets on Davis, puts up a jumper and won't go. Rebound AD. Shot clock turned off. No timeouts. The Lakers have to push. It's LeBron James. He has a mismatch. And so does Davis. LeBron working on Valanciunas. Crossover. Another one. LeBron floater. Banks it in. Lakers by 1. This place can't believe it. .9. McCollum almost goes in, but the Lakers as an 8 seed walk into New Orleans and they would take down the Pelicans. What a big time series win for LA. So the 8 seed Lakers move on to the conference semifinals. So you guys see the 8 teams remaining. Hopefully your favorite team is still in it. This is going to be insane. But now we're about to find out which teams will move to the conference finals here in NBA 2K22. So let's go. Jokic in the paint, a chance to send the Lakers home in 5 games. His jumper, off the mark, rebound Davis, 3 seconds to keep their season alive. What are they doing? It's Reeves, front rim, and the Denver Nuggets will take down the LA Lakers. And now we will head to Brooklyn where the Miami Heat will fall in 5 games to the Nets. Miami can't get it done as their season comes to an end, and the Brooklyn Nets as a 1 seed will move to the Eastern Conference Finals. And a series battle between Ja Morant and Luka Doncic will go to 6 games, and the Memphis Grizzlies will hold on at home to win this game and the series. So down go the Dallas Mavericks. And now in the East, a game 6, the Atlanta Hawks can't beat the Sixers as Philadelphia gets revenge on Atlanta for 2021, and they will move on and win this series in 6 games. 4 teams remaining in the West. We have the Memphis Grizzlies against the Denver Nuggets, and in the East, Brooklyn versus Philadelphia. Which 2 teams will move to the NBA Finals in today's NBA simulation? Sit down, sit back, relax, and let's find out. A game 6 in Philadelphia. Ben Simmons goes back to Philly, and they're booing him here. I don't know if you can hear, but here's Seibel from downtown. Oh my goodness, he gives the Sixers a lead. In Brooklyn, they're not trying to go to 7. They want to finish out this series, but they're right now down by 2 with 42 seconds. Philadelphia fans, they want to see a 7-game series. Here comes Kyrie Irving against his former teammate in James Harden. 34 seconds to go. Eastern Conference Finals. Here's Irving around the screen as a lane, and he puts it in. Kyrie Irving, a big-time move. And now 29 seconds, timeout 76ers. Philly can't take the clock all the way down because Brooklyn shot 2 for 1. As here's Embiid working on his former teammate, the fadeaway for the lead, and it's off the mark, rebound Drummond. And oh my goodness, these fans are nervous because the Brooklyn Nets in a tie game have a chance to send the Sixers home. Here is Kyrie Irving. He draws the double team to Drummond, to Simmons. He doesn't want to shoot it. Oh, look at this matchup. Simmons against Embiid in the paint to win the series. This would be a story tale. Oh, he gives it to Durant. Bang! Oh my goodness! Brooklyn by 3.7. Here's Maxey. No good, and the Nets win this series in 6. What a finish. Ben Simmons is the loudest one in the room as down goes James Harden and Joel Embiid for Philadelphia. And it's the Memphis Grizzlies who will beat the Denver Nuggets in 6 games, 128-91 your final, as the Grizzlies will win the Western Conference Championship and they will move to the NBA Finals today. Ja Morant gets it done as down go the Denver Nuggets. And here we go, the 2023 NBA Finals. Who will be the first winner of this 3-part series? We have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a best of 7 series to determine the winner of today's simulation. Who's going to take on the championship? And now we go to a game 6. Ja Morant, the layup is good, and the Grizzlies, who are down 3-2, will 4-7. So this NBA Finals isn't over yet. Brooklyn can't get the job done on the road, so we're headed back to Brooklyn. Winner go home for the NBA Finals. Here we go, and now we get to Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. Morant throws it in over Ben Simmons, and the Grizzlies have the lead on the road. Can they come back 3-2 in the finals and win the championship? But here comes Kyrie Irving Brooklyn out of timeouts, 40 seconds to go in this game 7. NBA fouls on the line, 108, 107. Irvin around the screen, gets some space, corner Durant open, puts it in. Brooklyn by 2. KD is going off in today's playoff simulation. First he beat the Sixers, and now we give the Nets a 2-point lead in game 7 as the Memphis Grizzlies will use their last timeout down 2. And the Memphis Grizzlies fans out there, I know you guys are nervous. Your season, the championship is on the line as Ja Morant has the ball at the foul line. Simmons will defend, they draw the double, goes to Bane. In the corner, it's Dylan Brooks, and Kyrie is all up in his face. Now Clark to tie. No, gets his own rebound. Back out. 1 second separates the shot clock and game clock. Here we go. I mean, this is intense. Here's Desmond Bane around the screen. Morant open for 3. No, they grab the rebound. Bane for the finals. Oh, it didn't go in. And the Nets will hold on and they will win the championship. Unbelievable finish as down go the Grizzlies in a heartbreak. Guys, what a finish. The Memphis Grizzlies had so many chances to win the series right there, but the Nets win it. Durant gets a championship. Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving, they all win today's simulation, and they're celebrating right now in Brooklyn. But what happens around the league in the offseason since the Nets win this NBA championship? And look who won the finals MVP. Ben Simmons wins it. Unbelievable series and playoff simulation for Ben Simmons. Anyways, guys, let's head to the 2023 NBA offseason. Some crazy offseason news. Paul George of the LA Clippers has just requested a trade, and now free agent DeAndre Ayton won't re-sign with the Phoenix Suns. He will take his talent somewhere elsewhere. So guys, comment down below where you think these players are going. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like for part 2.